blessings to everyone, to everything. Greetings. Happy Thursday, y'all. Hope you all having a beautiful day. Juneteenth. Oh, shoot. I got it right there. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you guys had a beautiful day. My zipper is not up. Um, I want to speak on some simple things today, man. Simple things. But I think one of the things that we struggle with, we hear everybody repeating, know your worth. And I want to explain what that means so you can understand what your worth is, right? Because many of us don't know our worth. We say it and we repeat it. Sounds good, but we have no idea. We lack understanding because nobody explains to us what it means. Hey, Terrelyn, how you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let me, hey, Miko, long time no see. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Tanika, how you doing? Hey, Shadrika. Good evening. But yeah, man, like I said, many of us, we repeat, we hear everybody on social media repeat the same things over and over and over again. And we don't understand what it means. Even though we say it, we don't know what it means. Know your worth. Know your worth. Hey, me too, how you doing? And I want to speak about it a bit. What does know your worth really means, okay? What does know your worth? What is really your worth? And I want to bring it in a way that makes sense. So I'm going to bring it in the most simplest form. You know what I mean? The most simplest form. What's up, 1KO? How you doing? Blessings. Before I start speaking, though, understand I'm coming from a place of a little deeper reasoning. I'm not coming from a shallow place. I ain't coming from a hurt place. I ain't coming from a place to make you angry, to bring some confusion in your mind. I'm coming from a place, my intentions are good. But again, I don't think we know our worth. I don't think the majority of us understand. Resilient, how you doing? I miss you too. How you doing? Just checking the usual. Same to you, me too. You be blessed. So, I'm not gonna stay long. I was speaking to someone today, and I realized as I was speaking to them, or today or yesterday, or one of these days, I don't remember when I was talking to them, and I realized, right? I realized that, hey Faith, hey Reese, how you doing? I realized that many of us say the same things all the time. We repeat the same things. We regurgitate the same things that we hear that everybody else says. Everybody says the same thing. Our friends say it, social media say it, our influencers say it, and we say it. And when we say these things, right, we don't know what we are actually meaning, but when we say these things. So I hear a lot of women say, I know my worth, I know my value, I know my worth. And I'm gonna go straight to the point. What do you think your worth is? Right? Hey Wynette, how you doing? Hey Nancy. Right? Why do you think Nancy, I got some what do you think your worth really is? Because many of you don't know what your worth really is. What do you think your worth really is? Right? Thank you, Yamiya. What do you think your worth really is? Do you think that you are worth what? Diamonds and golds and ruby? Right? Do you think you are worth everything that you desire? And if you worth that, why ain't you getting it? Right? If you're worth what you desire, why ain't you getting it? The world is not unfair. This universe is very fair. And even though we think that is unfair, it's very fair. We actually get what we deserve. But many of us, if I say we get what we deserve, for some of you guys, that's not a good thing. Because why don't I have what I want right now? Right? Why don't I have what I feel like I deserve? If the universe is so fair, why don't I have what I feel like I deserve? And so that right there is just makes it sounds even worse. Because you want to complain, you want to know that the universe is not fair. You want to know that the universe is jacked up. Hey, Jasmine, right? You want to know so that you can satisfy your own mindset that the universe don't give people according to what they desire or according to what they deserve. It gives people, it gives the angry people, it gives the bad people all the things. People with good hearts get the worst things. People with good hearts get all the games, and that makes you feel better, right? It makes you feel better. We see, the thing about it is this right here. Here's the thing. We know our sentimental worth. We know our sentimental value. You know, we know our sentimental value because the things that you have been through, the things that you have done, what you have came across, what you have, experienced, what you have tasted, touched, where you have visited, you know all these things about you, right? You know all these things. And so since you have time, since you've been here and you have time and you accumulate some things, you have a job, you have, money, you have this, you equate that to your value. But here's the thing. If you bought a car, if you have a used car, right? If you have a used car and you change the transmission, you put a new transmission in, you put some new brakes on, you did some things to it, right? You did some things to it, and you go trade that car in. Hey T, when you go trade that car in, what do you think the dealership gives you? The dealership gives you what the car is worth. Hey Donnie, how you doing? The dealership gives you what the book value is. It doesn't care what sentimental values. You probably had the car for 20 years, and to you, that's a very important car because that car have taken you through some time. It taken you through some things but when you take it to get traded in, they give you the book value. Now, you have spent so much time with the car. You have done so much work on the car. You have changed this and changed that and upgraded this, but the value is still a value. So you know what you say? This is what you say. You say, I'd rather keep it than sell this car to you and get nothing for it that I want. So you rather keep it. This is what people are doing now. They can't see your value. Only you can see it. Only you have been with yourself. Only you know what you've been through. Only you know where you came from. Only you know the work that we are. Only you know the work that you have placed within yourself. Nobody knows. You ain't did shit for me yet. Hey, Passion. You ain't did shit for me yet. Hey, Jamisha. You ain't did much for me. You ain't did nothing for me. I don't know your value. I don't know you. And so many times you say, well, since nobody can see my worth, I stay single. The truth is, nobody can see your worth but you. And only when we got together, only when I take the chance or take a risk of being with you, and we have accumulated time, accumulated efforts, accumulated history, accumulated all these things, then now I know the value I place on you. I have a certain value that I place on you. But the truth is, do you really know your worth? You don't know you have no idea. You have no idea. And the people who are coming in your life, they don't know it. You know it. You think that you know it, but the truth is, let's get a little personal. Let's get a little serious. Let's talk business. Now, this is gonna hurt some people's feelings. When you think about your worth, you go in from the inside. You go in from the inside. You remember in the good things. You see that you have, you birthed beautiful children. You raise your children so beautifully, right? You have done so much work. You have healed, right? You have done this. You went to school. You have outdone yourself. But when people look at you, they don't see that. They don't see that. They can't see that. They don't know. They don't know inside of here. They can't see it. They look at your body. They look at your beauty. They look at your face. They look at your behavior. Now, you probably don't equate that with your worth, but you don't get, it's not up to you to see how somebody visualize or see your worth. It's not up to you. You can't tell somebody what your worth is. You can't tell somebody what your worth is. I mean, you can, but I mean, hey, my worth is this, but if I don't see it, I'll pass. I'll pass. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm okay. I'll pass. Pretty face means nothing? Not necessarily. A pretty face means a lot. It probably means nothing to you because that's not what you value. But some men value a pretty face. Hey, VI Butterfly, how you doing? Some men value a very beautiful body. Some women value height. Don't you all? Some you value finances. We all have different values. You don't get to tell somebody that you are the value. You are value. You can't. It's not your place. But the thing is, so a lot of women now and men are saying, well, since nobody recognized my worth, I'll stay single. Nobody ain't gonna know your worth until we spend time together. I didn't know my wife's worth until we went through 10 years and now I see a damn, this she brings me a value. I've gotten used to this value. I've gotten used to her. I have appreciated things that she have done. So now my value of her is different. If another man meets my wife, and it's funny, we were talking about this today, me and my wife. I said, if you choose another man, you think they're going to see you like how I see you? She said, no. I said, exactly. Why not? Because the things that you brought for me is not what you're going to bring for him. You haven't been through anything with him. You haven't done anything with him. He can't see the value that I place on you. He can't. I place the value on my wife. Yes, she has her own value, but I place my own value. Listen, when you go to a store and to buy your things, it's because you have placed value on certain things. And if you see something is too expensive, you say, no, thanks, I'm good. This ain't worth this much. If you see something of that value, you say, you know what? Yeah, I'll pass. Because you place your value. Now, here's the thing. If a business puts a value on something that nobody agrees with, that will never be off the market. It will still be on the shelf. Nobody will get it. Nobody will buy it. And then after a while, they have to drop the price. They have to drop the price because then it won't be sold. You will lose. They will lose out. They have to put it on sale. That's why you go to a store and you see a clearance rack. You have to put it on sale because maybe it's not worth what you think it is. Now, check this out, right? Here's the deal, and it sounds bad. We don't know our value because you see yourself differently from how I see you. You see yourself differently. Isaac says, woman, beauty, and youth is very valuable to men. Indeed. Indeed, passion, that's facts. But we don't get to, listen, many of us, we think this is what my worth is. I'm worth this, I'm worth that. But if you're worth it, go get what you are worth. But some of you can't get what you are worth, so you say, never mind, I'm done. I'll be by myself forever. I'm single, I'll stay single. I'll just rather be single. Men value face and body. I just think most know they can't pull some of those beauties. I went to a car meet Sunday. I'm in the club. We all drive very nice cars. All for girls was cute. Beauty fades. What's inside will last longer. Beauty fades, but that's what people want. That's what people want. A woman values height. Why does a woman value height so much? When you get taller, right? What's up, DMV? How we doing? I mean, DMY. You see, like women value height. Is it wrong or right? It's irrelevant. She values what she values. But does height play a role in how a man treats you? Does height really play a role in how a man loves you? It doesn't. But you value it. So you are, hey, I respect it. It is what it is. I'm not going to fight it because I'm short. I'm not going to say, oh, damn, that's so wrong. You value height, and damn, I'm short, and that's wrong. I hate you all women. You all women suck. No, you know what I'll do? I'll find somebody who values my height. That's what I'll do. You see your hubby is average? I'll find the one who values my height. And it doesn't mean that I'm settling for her. It means I understand this is who wants me. I'm not settling. I understand. Listen, you all think everything is settling. That's the problem. You all think everything, I don't want to settle. Listen, sometimes what you want, you can't afford. Once beauty fades conscious, we find another. I don't know about that one. I don't know. You know, when you value something, the beauty will always fade. But when you value it, well, it's like a piece of jewelry. If that jewelry, if a piece of jewelry was handed down from generation to generation to generation, about 5 generations, that person who owns it now have this huge value on it. If that person takes it to the pawn shop said, no, that's worth $25. 25. That's like, I give you $30. You're like, $30? Are you crazy? Now, if I was a crackhead, I'll take it. But he's saying only $20? Yes, but the value that you place on it is being handed down from generations, great grandparents, great grandparents. You think, no, you know what? Never mind. I'll hold on to it. I'll keep it. Hey, Melita, I'll keep this myself because this ain't worth it. Let me hold on to this because I value this. But nobody will value it like I do. They can't. They don't understand how long it's been through. They can't understand how long, it's been in our family. They don't understand it. They really can't. So many of you are giving up. Instead of finding somebody who values what you bring, you don't want to because you want whoever you want to value you. Some of you are being valued, but since the person don't look as how you think they should look, you don't take the value that they place on you, even though that's the value that's the price that you will exchange yourself for, but you don't want it because you know what? Yeah. But I'm saying, when you have that value on you, the beauty is gonna fade. Have you seen old couples who have been together for many years? Hey, Bella Rose, for many, many, many years, their beauty faded a long time ago, but the value is still the same. Now you probably can't value him or her, the old woman or the old man, but he can and she can. They value each other because they have that different type of value. Their value is based on something else. I'm telling you guys, man, the way how you look at your value is not how people look at you. You can be gorgeous on the outside, but hideous on the inside. Inner beauty creates outer beauty. It makes sense. I'm not disagreeing. But when you see somebody, you don't see their inner beauty. When you see somebody, you don't see their inner beauty. You see their outer beauty. When you're walking in the street, you see somebody outer beauty quick. You see their faces. You see their smile. You see how they carry themselves. And that says a lot too. You know what? If your inner beauty is so beautiful, seriously, if your inner beauty is so beautiful, sometimes if you want people to know your inner beauty, you have to make the outer beauty just as beautiful. That's the part that nobody wants to take care of. That's the part that nobody wants. That's the part that nobody cares to do. How you carry yourself plays a huge. That's the part that nobody understands. People will get to your inner beauty, but first they want to see the outer one first. They want to experience the outer one first. Why don't you? When I love cars. I'm a car man. I love cars. And I'm not comparing cars to people, but I love cars. But when I know I'm going to trade in my car, I make sure I clean it off. I make sure I wash it. I make sure the inside is, because if I take it in dirty, if I take it in looking raggedy, if I take it on and the wheels falling off, even though I have this much value in it, they don't see they will, nah, that car looks terrible. That car is dirty. You don't want this. I'm not giving you this for that. I'm not giving you this. No. How much do you want for it? No, you're crazy. I clean it first. I make sure it's spotless. So when I trade that thing in, when I carry up there, they're shining. Oh, how much you want for this car, sir? This is what I want. Many of us don't decorate and you know what though, to be honest, here's the second part. Here's the truth. We have been through so much that now you are carrying so many people's trash, which is lessening your value too. You are messing up your own value too, though. Because many of you, your value is so high, but when you by yourself thinking, when you're sitting by yourself, you have stress. You have trauma. You have insecurity, a whole bunch of insecurities. How high is that value? Right, Dr. Pepper? I mean, like, seriously. I clean my every week that way. Yeah, Sharon. Think about it. Think about it. You ain't forgiven people yet. Your heart is heavy, right? Your heart is very heavy. Your mind is heavy. Your spirit is heavy. You're depressed. You're frustrated. Yet you've been through so much. So there's a conflict of interest. There's a conflict of interest. There's a conflict of interest right there. Because yes, you are being through so much. You are being through so much, but you're carrying people's stuff. You don't feel good. Reggie, go somewhere else, man. Go somewhere else. Go find your single mother somewhere else. That's why I block. Y'all so childish sometimes, man. Go find your single mother somewhere else. You single mother hunting. Go find somewhere. Go find somewhere else. But you probably. Hey Kimberly, how you doing? The people are so annoying, man. Present yourself like diamond in a jewelry shop. Indeed. Go find. They're so annoying. White people quick to analyze beautiful people as no valuable inside assets. People automatically assumes you are scumbag. You're right though. Because invest. You know why though? People always think that the pretty people have no value on the inside because a lot of times people who are attractive, beautiful, them physically beautiful people, they never had to work. A lot of times, a lot of them never had to work hard. They was given things. Listen, even parents with two kids, even the parents with two children or few children, if one of the kids are not as pretty as the other one, that one gets spanked the most. The ugly child gets beat the most. The ugly person gets more rejected. The ugly person gotta try hard. I'm telling you all, it's psychology. We all know this. That's why we try so hard to make up ourselves, to look pretty, to look presentable. Because the unattractive person has to work harder. Is that wrong? Is that true or false? Am I lying? I mean, listen, it's sad, but it's a reality in our world. I mean, look at the movie stars. Look at the singers. You know how many singers are there that have beautiful voice, but they don't look like they can sell music because of their physical features? But the ones up there who look pretty, they've opened their mouth and nothing comes out. Because beauty sells. Look how much money people are paying for beauty. Look at how much money people are paying for beauty. Look at how much money people are paying to be attractive. Because it sells. It's reality. So usually people will think that since you're beautiful and you look really good and you look really great, you probably didn't have to work hard. Can I ask you a question, man? You ever met somebody who's very attractive, whether male or female? And when they open their mouth, nothing comes out? When they open their mouth, nothing comes out at all? Nothing but nothing? You're like, oh, they was attractive until they opened their mouth. I know we have. I have met many too. Pretty privileged. Like seriously, I have met many too. And so therefore, now we come up with the idea. I'll pass. You probably ain't got nothing up there. Because many times they never had to have anything. They're just attractive and they attract people easily. When somebody is not as attractive, they got to make up for it. Eddie Wenshall, what's good, girl? How you doing? Hey, Tink. Sometimes when you're not attractive, you have to make up for it in the way you speak. The way you speak, the way you carry yourself, you gotta be funny, you gotta be this, charismatic, you gotta have charm, because why? You have to make up for the beauty. The people who are beautiful sometimes, they could just walk in, they could walk up, and they have everything ready for them. I'm telling you all, it's true. It sounds bad, it sounds ridiculous, but isn't it true? It's very true. But I'm telling us, man, I'm telling you. What's up, Fairy Vibes? How you doing? I'm telling you, man, a lot of us have placed a value upon us. We have placed a value upon ourselves that nobody can see. I think we expect beauty. I think we expect everybody to see to recognize our value instantly. Nobody can't recognize your value. Nobody ain't been where you been. They wasn't there when you was doing it. They wasn't there when you was overcoming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Raj B, how you doing? They wasn't there when you was overcoming your failures. They wasn't there when you was getting your degrees and struggling at night. They wasn't there when you overcame cancer or just certain diseases. They wasn't there. They don't know how strong you are. They wasn't there to see it. They wasn't there that saw you coming from the bottom and now you are here. They wasn't there to experience it. And so they can't value you. So when you meet somebody, they're not going to see your value like that. They see your value when the value that you bring to them. That's what your value is, the value that you bring to them. If you know your value, that's all that should matter. Sometimes people just don't know your value because that's for you to know. That's not for me. What? I don't know your value. You don't know mine. You can't. I don't know. I don't know yours. It's not my business. But we have to be honest with ourselves. Let me ask you the question, right? Let me ask you the question. And be honest with me, okay? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Wait. What Drake was that? What song was that? Strangers help you more. Indeed, 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 indeed. Wait, what song was that? Let me ask you a question, and be honest. Let me ask you a very important question. If you could step outside of your body, if you can step outside of your body and turn around and face you, and just look at you right now where you're at, look at you. Minus the sentimental values, minus the things that you have been through, because they don't know. Imagine you step out your body and you look at yourself, just with your eyes. Not with your mind, not with your memory, not from what you experienced, not from you overcoming this and overcoming shyness and overcoming fear. I'm talking about just looking at you. Would you approach you? Oh, that one. Sorry for the bottom. No, I got your thing. I got you. Would you approach you? If you step outside of your body, would you approach you? Would you actually approach you? Be honest. You would? Hell yes, I would. Okay. Second question. Do you guys get approached? Do you guys get approached? Do you guys get approached by people on a regular basis? Somebody said, somebody said, I'm a good person, I'm just ugly. Oh, God. Whew. That was funny. Somebody said, I'm a good person, but I'm ugly. That's terrible, man. That's wrong. That's just stay in the house. That's hilarious. But be honest with yourself, man. The way you look, the way you carry yourself. Had a guy say, you are so pretty, but stop looking so mean. Reality check. Yep, that too. Look at your face, your facial expressions, the way you carry yourself, the way you put your head down. Look at you. Look and see how you look at people. Look and see your body language. Are you really attractive? Do you really value yourself? And if nobody, do you expect people to see your value? To know what your value really is? They don't know what your value is, man. They don't know what your value is. You know? Nobody knows what your value is. It's not about good people get hurt the most. You know, we say things like, good people get hurt the most. Good people take advantage of the most. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you. Why would I be worried about being approached? Life does not revolve around me. We need to free ourselves from material inclination and transcend to something meaningful. Hey, this is the life that you are in. We are in that life. That's the life. That's like going to church and say, why are we talking about God? Why are we talking about God? We should be talking about science. That's the life that you are in this life. We're talking about that. That's what we're talking about. Lord, listen. Hey, listen. Sometimes you have to, wherever you at, you have to learn how to converse in that conversation. Stay with me. Yeah, I mean, Jesus. That's what we're talking about. Confidence is sexy. Indeed. Indeed. It is. It can be. Some people say confidence is the only thing that counts. And it depends. We can't see our own beauty because we see ourselves every day. Indeed. Indeed. I think people approach based upon the energy you project. I actually agree with that too. Hey, Risa. Invest. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. What advice have you from business owner in Houston? Drive nice cars, etc. Live in the suburbs, constantly getting judged wrongly. How are you getting judged? Like how? What were you getting? What way are you getting judged though? And are you a male or a female? What advice have you from business owner in Houston? Drives. And what advice are you trying to have? Like as far as dating and stuff, do you have someone or is that what you're trying to do? Be with someone? Business owner in Houston, drives nice cars, lives in the suburbs, constantly getting judged. But you know what though? People are gonna judge you, man. People are gonna judge you all the time, anyways. I mean, you're gonna get judged because we judge too, right? But you are gonna get judged, and being judged is not a bad or a good thing. Being judged shows you what people really are, but everybody don't judge you the same way. Indeed, Lisa. Indeed, indeed. You know what I mean? People are gonna judge you regardless, and that's their problem. You know, people are gonna judge you, but that's their problem. And so are you trying to see how old are you, and are you trying to meet a good woman, or are you saying that women usually judge you in that way, and they don't give you a chance? They get to know you. Indeed, indeed. And you know what though? To be honest, as a man, hey Aura, how you doing? As a man, one thing that I've learned is that we don't lead with certain things. We don't lead with certain things. As a man or a woman, you don't lead. Like for instance, as a woman, if you lead with your body, you're gonna get bodies. If you lead with your body, you're gonna get bodies. Just bodies. If you lead with your ass, you're gonna get asses. Just asses. Ass. Right? Assholes. And right, so what you lead with is very important. So I know sometimes we have certain things. We have certain things in our lives. We have the car, we have our businesses, but if we lead with those things, we are gonna be judged. I'm a bad person just borrowing your wisdom. I'm 38. Man, listen, everybody don't think that. Maybe you are focused on those people a little bit too much. Hey, free. Everybody don't think that. There are people who think that people think that I'm an ass. People think that I'm a bad person too. But for some reason, I don't really study them. That's their problem. I know some people think that I'm a great guy. Those are the ones who I gravitate towards. Those are the ones who I speak to mostly. Many people have different, you know what? When somebody judges us in a bad way, you know what we do naturally? We want to defend ourselves. We give them so much energy. Seriously, we give them energy. We give them time. We're trying to change their minds. Every time somebody judges when people talk to us, I'm telling you, when people come to us, let's say, and I find myself doing this too, to be honest, let's say you make a video, and in your video, all good comments, you got one bad one. You're going to give that one time. A lot of us is going to give that bad comment time. Why? Because the bad sticks out. And so what I'm saying is this right here. Everybody's going to judge you. But not everybody's going to judge you in a bad way. But for some reason, we gravitate to the ones who judge us in a bad way because we want to prove ourselves, because of our ego. We have to prove them wrong. We have to prove them wrong. So we're trying to defend ourselves. We're feeling attacked. We're feeling this. Focus on the ones who welcome you. That's what you got to do. Focus on the ones who see past what other people are seeing. That's what you got to do. You're going to focus on the other ones. Because if not, you're going to waste your time trying to convince people of who you are. Listen, one thing that I've learned about your value is that you don't have to convince anybody of who you are. I mean, you can see it on here. People will come on here and bash me, bash them. I mean, they're going to say things about me. I don't really study it. That's their business. It speaks about their character. When people judge you, it speaks about them. It's not about you. Judging people don't speak about you. It speaks about them, the people who is judging. And we have to understand it's hard because sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it do hurt, man. Sometimes it do hurt. A man can be good looking and still be called a loser if his money ain't right, though. We are judged by our wallets at the end of the day. Isaac, you know what, though? I thought that too. But I think those are people on social media. I don't think the majority of women do that. I'm starting to realize I don't think the most of women do that. You know, I coach women on a regular basis. I coach males too. And when I tell you, it's a very small percentage of women who thinks that way. It's just social media. It's like it's so loud that everybody, you know, those small percentage is the one who's talking all this stuff, who's talking, and the social media seems like is a popular thing. It's really not. There are a lot of women who don't judge you by your wallets. I meet them on a regular basis. I promise you. A matter of fact, that was my wife. I met my wife when I was broke. When I met my wife, I was dead broke. I had just got divorced. I had no money. My ex-wife took everything. I just had bills. But when I met her, she knew I was broke. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not most women that expect you to have money. It's not most women. It's just social media is showing you a certain type of people. Social media is showing you because those videos go viral. The more shit you talk is the more viral you go. Think about it. The more shit that you talk, the more viral those videos goes. People speak regular information, videos don't go nowhere. You come on here and you speak some BS, some nonsense, some disrespectful stuff, boy, you're going viral tomorrow. The younger generation. But even amongst men, we compete with each other based on women and money. But you know what, though, to be honest, as a man though, to be honest, because Isaac, if you look at it, let's be honest, and I get you, let's be honest. A woman can be very nice and loving, but if she ain't pretty and fine, she has a hard time. If she has 5 kids, she has a hard time. I mean, like, for real. So we are seen differently, and we have to understand that's just how it is. It's not wrong or right. And you know what I did? What I did is this right here. What I did was this right here. You know what? I know what is valued of a man. I know what's important of a man. And so I begin to learn how to make money. I begin to learn how to up my money. I begin to learn how to up my physical features. I begin to learn how to do things I can control. And because we can't complain about what is going on in society. We can't complain about it. You know, a woman can't complain and say, it's wrong that just because I gain a few pounds that I'm not attractive or I ain't got no ass. Because a woman, listen, you know how hard, we all have it hard. Listen, there's women these days, sometimes they ain't got no ass at all. They have a good heart. But if they ain't got no ass, it's hard as hell. So everybody's running to get ass. I mean, let's be honest now. It's both ways. It's not just men. And as men, I realize I can't be a victim. We have to focus on what we can control. So I control my income. I control my my features, my physical features. I'm 45 years old going to the gym every single day. So I want to control my body. I control what I eat. I control what I drink. There's things in our controls that we can actually focus on. And when we can improve on those things, what we want will come. But we can't sit home and say, man, F this woman, you shouldn't want me for my money. They should. They have the right to want you for what they want. You want her for her youth. Right or wrong. You want her for her shape. You want her for her womb. Why can't she want you for what she wants you for? She's not wrong. You are not wrong. And it's just what it is. It is just what it is. Listen, I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm saying what it is. This is not about me agreeing or disagreeing. This is about what it is. This is just about what it is. If I was single and I know this is what women want, because you have to study what you want. This is what women want. You know what I will do? I'm not going to say, F it. You should want me for who I am. No, you should want you for who you are. I should want you for what I want you for. You should want you and you should love you for who you are. Why I want you when I love you? It's not for what you think that I want you for. I want you for what I want you for. Right? Hey, Charlotte, that's just what it is. So we can think that it's bad and it's not fair, but hey, Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. It's not wrong or right. Find somebody who loves you the way you are. Because there are people out there that would accept you for what you, maybe not the one that you want. The one that you want. See, the ones that want you don't want to accept them for who they are, but you expect the ones who you want to accept you for what you are. And this is what we are doing. This is the thing that we are, this is our dilemma. We want, see, the ones who want us, we don't want them for who they are. But the ones we want, we expect them to want us for. No, we have to focus on what you can control. One thing that I have learned that we can control as a man is my income. But even amongst men, we compete. Okay, wait, hold on. I saw a comment from. Explain leading with something. You mean telling a person I have money, etc. I may be leading with things. I just drive my car. But you know what though? So when I say leading with things, our conversations, the things that we talk about the most, oftentimes, is what we value the most. Oftentimes, if you listen to somebody speak, the things that they talk about the most. I used to talk to this person, to this lady, and every time she would talk, or to this, I talked to this lady, and every time she would mention a car, it would be, yeah, my Benz is in the shop. You couldn't just say your car is in the shop. Why you have to say your Benz? You know, yeah, my Benz is in the shop, man. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, my Benz are, hey, my Mercedes, and my other Range Rover is, is in my. Why you couldn't say my car? Why you just couldn't say my car? And so when you listen to what people are speaking about, you can tell how some people are. So you got to pay attention to sometimes how you speak, because sometimes it mightn't be your intentions to brag and to show what you got, but that's what people are picking up. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people are picking up. Now, if you're successful, sometimes, people are going to judge you anyways. People are going to judge people with money. They're going to always assume people with money has no brains and they are crooks and they're probably users. That's people. That's people with no money who believes that. But you have to sometimes understand. Naturally, some people are going to be naturally drawn to you. Focus on those ones. Some people are going to naturally be drawn to you. That's your tribe. Focus on those ones. I think we are trying to get the people who are not naturally drawn to us. And I think that's where we end up with the wrong people. Naturally, man, your mind, your feelings, your thoughts, your everything, your aura attracts a certain vibration of people. And you have to focus on the ones who come to you with less effort. Oftentimes, we want to focus on the ones with more effort because the ones with no effort is too easy. It's no challenge. And we have to look and see who is flocking to us, not just because of who you are. And we have to understand that. And when we understand that, we don't try to change. I see some people, man, they might be awkward. They might look weird. But you notice all their friends are naturally awkward just like them. And they ain't looking for they ain't looking to be known from no one else. They ain't looking to be known by anyone else. They just like their people. Their people and them, they stay together. That's what we have to be. But sometimes people are going to judge successful people. That's just what they're going to do. They're going to judge successful people based on their own insecurities. Yeah, so when they judge you, hey, but that's when you got to see the ones who judge you. Listen, check this out, right? I use the word short a lot. It's not because I'm insecure with my height, right? Hey, Julie. Right, it's not because I'm insecure with my height. I don't mind. I'm not going to say I love my height. I don't think it's a flaw. So there was nothing to it. But I hear people talk on social media that they don't like short men. If a woman tells me, if I hear a woman talk, if I listen and say, ooh, and I hear she say, I don't like short men, I'm not mad at her. Right, Lisa? I'm not mad at her at all. I just realized, well, I've crossed the one out. Right? Listen, the one is crossed out. So I ain't gonna look, listen, I'm not even gonna waste my time being over there trying to figure it out. That crossed. Thank you, Sharon. Crossed the one out. When you hear people say, I don't like this, I don't like people like this, cross yourself out. It's not to debate, it's not to argue and to get mad. That is true, Gordon Melanin. That's true too. That's a good point. But it's not to be fuss. You know, if you're a big girl, and you hear this man say, I don't like big girls, what you getting offended for? Some people like big girls. Some don't. Screw it. Focus on the ones who like the one that you are. You get short and tall, indeed. And so you don't have to waste time trying to figure out or trying to make them like you. I don't waste time trying to make people like me. Thank you so much, Simona. Thank you so much. I am with someone, he act like a child. It's a lot of work. Maybe because you like to work. People preference is their preference. Indeed. It's their preference. But we shouldn't be mad. We shouldn't be mad that people like what they like. They like what they like. They are entitled to it. But sometimes what you like don't like you. But I ain't your business. You cross people out. So when people come at you and they're judging you about this, cross them jokers out. It's not for you to try to convince them. Don't convince people to like you. You know, at a certain age, I realized, man, at a certain age, a certain stage in our lives, you know, one thing that I've learned in a certain age is you can't force people to like you. We're too old. You can't force people. Allow people to take the loss. Allow people to miss out on you. That's what I've learned. You still mourning your wasted time, then that's on you. Time ain't, you know, you can mourn your wasted time or you can appreciate this time right here. If you mourn your wasted time, it's because you believe in the past. If you appreciate this present time, it's because you believe in the present. Whatever you believe in is what you get. So if you're mourning your wasted time, you're gonna only focus on the past. But the present is all you have. So we can mourn the past, but that's why Christ said, let the dead bury the dead. Or you can accept this present. It's right there, but we don't want the present. We want to, you know. But I'm telling you, at this stage, hey Wani, you have to let people miss out on you. You know how important that is, man? That the person didn't want from the lessons are learned, so focus on that now. I'm telling you, keep it. Listen, passion. You know one thing. And you know what though? To be honest, you see those lessons that we learn. Do you see those lessons that we learned in the past or off the past? That is what increases in our minds our values. Our value, our worth, all the lessons, all the teachings, all the blessings, all the experiences. We see ourselves as valuable. It's just that nobody else sees what you've been through, so they can't value you the same. But that's a part of your value system within yourself. I'm from St. Vincent. Basically, it means understanding and believing in your own value and inherent dignity as a person, regardless of external factors or opinions. Indeed, Sophie. Indeed. Facts. I'm a big girl and an entrepreneur, living my best life and not worrying. Age gives me love. Listen, here's the second thing, right? Hey, Grace, how you doing? Here's our biggest problem. You love peace? Here's also our biggest problem. Hey, Ann. One of our biggest problems is our belief systems about ourselves. Our belief systems, our self-belief system is stopping us. It's not because of your value, it's your belief system. Do you know why you can't get what you want or who you want? It's because your belief systems. You know your worth, know your value. We don't know our value. We're not gonna know our value, right? Oh, Miga, what's good, brother? How we doing, man? But to be honest, it's your limited belief about you. Sometimes you believe, you know what's a belief that women or people struggle with? Especially in our 40s. Who is in our 40s? Who is in the 40s, 50s age group, 60s? Yeah, and indeed. Who in here is in their 40s and above? But when you get the big heart and you love hard like Jesus did, it's hard to not love. Well, true. Miko, I will mail you this necklace. Inbox me your address. Don't have to buy it. It will be free. I will mail you this address. I will mail it to you. Honestly. I'll mail it to you tomorrow. Send me your address in my email. Later 50s, I've never been taught my value. I'm 50, didn't grow up that way. What's up, James? How we doing, man? Wynette, Sunny Days, Suzette, Darn it. You said, why you said darn it? Why you said darn it? Well, it's, I don't really, to be honest, I don't value things either. I don't really, one day I picked up somebody in my car, right? I drive a Corvette, right? I picked up somebody, I stopped, somebody was very sweaty, but they was walking, a man was walking, a soldier. And I stopped, and I'm like, you want to ride? And the way how he looked at me and looked at the car, I'm like, dude, come in the car. It's just a car. Come on, sit down. It ain't that serious. I can clean my car out if you. And he had finished doing physical training, and he had dirt and stuff on him. I said, dude, you tired? Come in the car and sit down. He like, you sure? Dude, let me give you a ride. Where are you going? It's a car. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to ride in it. I can clean it. I have a vacuum cleaner at the car wash. But so I don't value I don't value things like that. I do have my own value, but I don't mind sharing. You say you need more beats? I'm dealing with old man. If you are in your 40s and 50s and 60s, understand what's going to happen. Naturally, one thing that you believe in your mind, what most of you believe, is that as I get older, it gets harder. Yeah, Miko, definitely. And plus, you're one of my subscribers too. So, Miko, you're one of my subscribers. Hey, Jillian, you're one of my subscribers. So you have priority, Miko. Oh, thank you, Miss Star. Thank you so much. Value my values, but I don't mind sharing. Indeed, Jackie, indeed. When you get older, as you get older, one thing that you don't understand that you have is a belief system about you getting older. You believe as you get older, it gets harder. True or false? True of as I get older, it gets harder. Dating gets harder. As I get older, I get sick easier. I get older, I gain weight. That's your belief system. And therefore, whatever you believe must manifest. The Bible says there's nothing on your mind, nothing that's in the secret realm will not be manifest. Everything that's in secret will be manifest. Everything that's in secret must be manifest. The little things that no one else knows or thinks or hears will be manifest. So we have to understand our belief system is also against us. Listen, you don't understand. Your belief system and your self-image go hand in hand. Your belief system and your self-image, because if you think as I get older, and second, another belief that we have is this. Another belief. Men don't like women my age. How many people say that? And they find out how old I am. You see? All that belief system. Men like younger women than I. A belief system. Many women think that. So then therefore, you already lost before you lost. When you approach, you feel already weird. You feel already like you are rejected. You feel already, so you lost the battle before you start. Your belief systems are whooping your ass. It's not because of, listen, I was coaching this lady. She is in her 60s. She just found the man of her dreams. She's in her 60s. Just found, one of my clients, the man of her dreams. She said, oh my God, that is him. She said, that is him. She probably watching this video right now too. She said, that is him. 61 years old. She said, this is him. This is the person that I have seen in my mind. Because you have to create it in your mind. You have to create it in your body. She said, this is him. I see it. It matches the same vibe. This is him. 60s. There is no such thing. You are whooping your own ass. I promise you. You are messing yourself up. You are messing yourself up. Your belief system. Everything you believe. You remember, you must believe it before you see it. You must believe it before you see it. Can you understand that? You must believe something before you are able to see it. And many of you are believing that you are too old. You are believing now that, oh my God, I'm old, nobody will want me. So you will see it now. You are only seeing your mind. You are only seeing your own reality. The Bible says if you ask for something, knowing that you shall receive it, Already believing that you have it, it has to be yours. That's a law that can't be broken. You can't break that law, even if you try. So therefore, what you are believing is wrong. So I'm gonna start walking around believing I'm a whole catch and a whole vibe. Now listen, when you believe something, the younger ones look like the old ones. When you believe something, see, this is what you call renewal of the mind. You have to choose which one you're gonna serve. If you believe something, indeed, Isaac, if you believe something, you have to pretend that it's true. You have to act like it. All things are passed away. Ain't that what the book said? All things are now passed away. You are a new creation. You can't be a new creation with the old shit in your mind. You can't be a new creation. Hey, Sugar, how you doing? You can't be the new creation with the old shit, the old belief system, the old self-image, the old limited belief in your mind. It doesn't work. That means you go back. You trying to put new wine in old wineskin. It doesn't work. Hey, Gina. You are trying to put new wine in old wineskin. You are trying to create a new reality with old belief systems. It doesn't work. See, you begin to think, see, you're not seeing what you are doing. You are seeing what the men are saying, what the women are saying, what social media is saying, but you don't see what you are saying in your head to yourself. You're not seeing what your mind is telling you. You're not seeing your own belief system. You are the one sabotaging yourself. Indeed. It's really you. You're the one doing it. You cannot put new wine in old wineskin. You can't do it. You got to choose which master you serve. Is it the past or is it the present? Which one is it? Can you serve men don't look at me now because I'm old, or I am beautiful as I am? You got to choose one. And which one you choose, you have to walk in it. I'm passionate about this. Whatever one you choose, you have to walk in it. Hey, April, you have to walk in it. You can't walk and look back. See, many of you don't understand, and I said this many times before. That's exactly what Lot's wife did. That's what Lot's wife did. Lot's wife looked back. She preserved the past. That's why she turned into a pillar of salt. Salt is a preservative. She preserved the past. Hey, Sydney, and you only preserve the past when you are going that direction. If you preserve something, it's for later use. Ain't true or false? If you preserve something, it's for later usage. True or false? I'm not going to preserve meat and then don't eat it. Hey, Yasmina, if I preserve something, it's for later use. So when Lot's wife looked back, she preserved the past, so she was going back. So she turned into a pillar of salt. Listen, if you're going to do something, you got to go fully. You can't keep looking back, and you are preserving your old belief system. You are preserving your limited belief system. You are preserving what people tell you. And there's a lot of information on social media. You need to figure out a house divided doesn't work. Indeed. You are listening. You have too much information coming in. It's too much information. It's confusing you. It's not about what men want, what women want. I don't care about what women want. I care about this one woman that I have, what she wants, because that's the only one I listen to. Because it's the only one I care to give her what she wants. You see, you care about what men in general want. For what? Everybody ain't want you. Everybody ain't gonna want you. Hey, child, everybody ain't gonna want you. Everybody won't recognize you. You only recognize what you are. Everybody ain't gonna want you. Everybody don't want me. People complaining about their job, but they're not building a resume to look for another job. Indeed. I know everybody don't want me. That's why I'm not worried about it. But I know the one who want me. Let me focus on that one. We have to learn, man. We have to learn. Stop the belief systems. Cut that stuff out. If you are going to do something, do it. If you're going to believe that you're getting older, as we get older, your tolerance changes. Your tolerance change, and you don't give nobody a chance. Think about it. You don't give nobody a chance. The only one that you give a chance is the one who looks physically attractive. The more better they look is the more chance you give. But you're not giving people real chances. Because when you give somebody a chance, you will see them screw up. What's up, JP, my brother? How are you doing, man? When you give somebody a chance, you will see them screw up. They will screw up. I screw up still with my wife. I still screw up. I screw up all the time. Because we are gonna screw up. That person is gonna screw up. But some of you all don't want to give nobody any. But you all don't understand that you come with stuff too. You come with your own shit too. But you just can't see your shit because you can only see things in. You can't see what's in your eyes. You can only see what's out there. You screwing up too, but you can't see it because it's me. I understand me. But try to understand where they're coming from. Try to understand where they are coming from. Today I was talking to my wife, man, and sometimes she drops some gems to me that she don't like coming social media. She don't like videos, but she drops some gems. I said, why do you think good women can't find men? She said, because you all believe in this good woman, good men stuff. She said, I don't have to be a good woman. I could just be good for you. I said, wait, what do you mean? She said, what's a good woman? What's a good woman for him is not a good woman for him necessarily. That's true. That is really true. That makes a lot of sense. We don't give nobody a chance. She said, what's a good man? She said, what's a good woman for him? She said, you can be a good woman and a good man, but it's a bad match. She said, I could be a good woman and you could be a good man, but some things that you have I don't like, and it just won't, we argue too much, and we don't really, it's not going to work. Like seriously, say it's not going to work no matter what you do. I could be good, you could be good. It doesn't work. But you could be a good fit for me, no matter what you are. I could be a good, I said, damn, that makes sense. You know what my wife told me? Today we had a talk. We talk. By the way, we talk all the time. My wife told me today, she said, you know why we work? She said, you know why we work? And I want this to sting. I want this to sting you all a bit. I want this to sting. She said, because our terms and condition keeps changing. And we keep signing off on it. We don't have the same terms and condition. I said, what you say now? I said, break that down for me. Break that down. Never thought about it that way. She said, you see, when you was in the military, and I was in the military too, you was in a higher position. I came home before you. I made sure everything was ready. Everything, the food was good. I make sure I clean the house differently than I clean. She said, but now we swap. I'm still in the military. You retired, Kirk. Our terms and conditions updated. We updated it ourselves. We agreed to the new terms and conditions. Now you don't fuss at me for not cooking as much. You don't fuss at me for not cleaning as much. You don't fuss because we updated the terms and conditions. Our life has changed. She said, now we have another child. It'll change the condition. I said, shit. God dang it. You see, people want to start one way and finish the same. No. The terms and condition has to keep changing. Listen, even on your phones, think about it, on your phones, how many times does Apple send you a new update for the same phone? How many times? You have the same relationship with your phone, don't you? You have a relationship with your phone, but how often does Apple send you an update to your phone? Many times. Because you have to update you see, many times in relationship, we can't last long because we want to stay the same. You can't, relationship change. When you have kids, it changes. You all know this. When to that much, right? When you have kids, that should change. Somebody lose their job. That's not right. No, it should change again. It change. You get sick, it changes. God forbid something happened to you. You get an accident, it change again. But we can't expect the same things every time it change. You can't expect the same way to use your phone if you keep having the updates. It's going to change everything else. Everything will change with it. This is our biggest problem. She said, that's why it works. She said, every time our conditions change, our terms change, Kirk. And that's why we are at 10-year mark. She said, it changed. Hey, Nancy. She said, our conditions and terms always change and we don't mind. She said, look at you. You don't mind. I said, do you think somebody, because I said, do you think another man would value you the way I value you? She said, no. Yeah. She said, I said, why do you think so? She said, because I don't cook like that no more. I don't clean like that anymore. Because now she's a career woman. She's a career woman, and I took the lead. She said, I don't even be home that much with the kids. She said, but you have been there with me. It was you first. First, I was there. I took the lead now. I'm at work. Now you there. We accepted it. I said, wait, that's why I don't complain about cooking. I don't complain about anything at all. Because the terms and condition has changed, man. That's when it clicked. I said, girl, you be thinking about these things like this? I never knew you were smart. I feel like pit bulls. I'm telling you. So listen, man. I'm telling you all, man. Listen. We have to give people chances. We got to give people chances. We have to give people chances. Be willing to adapt, to change, to make it work. Indeed. You have to adapt to change. Nobody wants to adapt to changes because I want you like how I met you. People bodies change. They go through things, their mind change, their needs change, everything. My needs have changed. But it's good when both people agree to those terms. Yeah. Because if both people don't agree, then we have conflicts. But if I want this to work, yeah, if we both want this to work, then we must agree to it. If I want to keep my iPhone 11 or 12 or 13, I must take I get it. If I want to keep it, I must accept the damn term and condition. Sometimes if you want to keep, listen, everybody is not going to know your value in the beginning. Indeed, go to Melanin. Everybody ain't not going to know your value in the beginning. But spending time with you, they add certain value to you, you add value to them. They add value to you, you add value to them. They add one value to you, that's how they recognize your value. Because they don't really see your value still. They see the value that you bring. Because one thing that I realize is that you don't treat everybody the same. All the people that you have been intimate with, all the relationships that you had, were you the same with every one of them jokers? Were you the same? Did you love them the same? Did you do the same for all of them? Probably not. Let's be honest. Probably not. Probably not. So how do you tell somebody's value? How do you tell somebody value then? So then how somebody tell your value? Because your value is not the same for two people. Your value, listen, when you look at my mom, you see a woman. You see a woman in her 70s. When I look at her, I see a queen of my life who raised me, birthed me, feed me, this, and this stuff. I see a different value. Two people cannot value the same person the same. You really can't. You can't. How do they value you? Some people are going to think that you're crappy. Some are going to think that you are the best. Some think that you ain't shit. Some think that you're the best thing since sliced bread. Focus on those ones. You are trying to convince people that you are the shit. No. If they really think that you're not the shit, leave them alone. Let them think that. It's not. Nobody values you the same. You don't value anybody the same. But the times that we spend together, how did I feel? What was I doing? What did I influence you? That's the value that you bring. That's the value. But you have to give time for people. You have to give time. You have to give people a chance. Nobody knows your value because your value, listen, I'm telling you, everybody experiences you differently. Everybody will. Do men want love or respect? We want both, but your love is our respect. Respect to us is your love. So the question was, do men want love or respect? Your respect to us is you saying that you love us. So we want both, but the way you respect us, the way my wife respects me shows me that she loves me. Seriously. As corny as that sounds. The way she respects me shows me that she loves me. That's how I take it. The love stuff is nice. If you love me and don't respect me, I don't want you. I mean, we want love and respect, but the respect says a lot. Now, the question is, how do you show respect to a man? That's the question. How do you respect a man? Because a lot of times you don't know. Indeed, Melanin. How do you respect a man is the question. Show me who I want to. Exactly, Maria. Indeed, indeed. The thing is, we want the opposite of how we meet each other in the middle. You might have to break the one down again. You might have to rewrite that one. I have some more work to do. What kind of work you have to do, Jackie? How do you love without respect? Some people can love you with their feelings. Have you ever had somebody who love you with their feelings? They'll love you. I love you so much. But the shit that they do is ridiculous. Hey, all right, you ever had somebody love you with they can love you with their feelings all day? Oh my God, I love you so much. But they don't show up for you. Have you never had that before? If you never, you're lucky, you're blessed. If you never had that, kudos to you. Some people, they can love you with their feelings. When you're around, they can love you to death. They can be all on you. But when you are not around, them jokers, they don't call you, they don't text you, they don't show you nothing. If you never had that, boy, you're lucky. Love with feelings ain't your love. I mean, ain't love in your opinion. I get it. I agree. How do we meet each other in the middle? I asked my wife, what do you want? I don't know what my wife wants until I ask her. Listen, I can talk to 100 women. They can tell me exactly what they want. Hey, Tasha, women want this, women want that, I have a general idea. But my wife is in a whole different place. My wife, her career, what she does, what her interests are, what she likes. I have to ask her, what do you want? What do you want from me? That's an important question. We have to ask those questions. What do you want from me? They'll tell you. That's how you know to meet. That's how you know where to meet in the middle. If I want to keep you around, I give you what you want. If I want to keep you around, I give you what you want. I can. It's not too hard to ask for. What do you want? It's probably not that serious, anyways. What do you want, baby? I want you to spend more time with me. I want you to cuddle with me more. I want you to hang out with me more. All right, cool. That will show you that I love you. All right. My ego should say, shh, be quiet. It's not about you. So my ego should say, I don't have to be thirsty to give you a glass of water. You are still there? My ego should say, I don't have to be thirsty to give my wife a glass of water. That's what my ego should be saying, Kirk, you don't have to be thirsty. You don't have to feel like cuddling. You don't have to feel like spending time. You don't have to feel thirsty to give my wife, who I chose, who I gave my name to, a glass of water. If she's thirsty and she said, Kirk, I want some water, even if I'm not thirsty, I can say, I'll get you a glass of water, baby. You see, many times our problem is, hey, Keisha, many times our problem is, if you ask for some water and I'm not thirsty, I say, man, get it yourself. I'll only bring it to you if I'm going to that direction. And that's why it doesn't work. That's when it doesn't work. And it's not just men, women too. It's not just men. Women don't do it either. It's not a men problem. It's a us problem. It's not a men issue. When I ask my wife for something, I realize she never hesitates. When I ask my wife, she could be tired and say, baby, cook me something. She never questions. Because if I'm hungry, your husband is hungry. So how do you learn to respect? How do you respect a man? You know what is good for a man? That can be a selfish trait. Indeed, why not? My wife gave me a card the other day. And I'm just telling you from my own stuff. My wife gave me a card. She says, I appreciate everything you do for our family. I appreciate you always being here. I appreciate you always taking care of everything. I appreciate the things that you do. I thank you so much. Shoot. What else you want me to do? What else you want me to do? Do you need anything else? Let that sink in. Do you need anything else? What you want? What do you want? You want your toenail picked out? You want me to bite your fingernails? What do you want? What else you want? Come on now. I'll do it because I have felt appreciated. A man needs to feel appreciated and respected. Hey, Lisa. A man has to feel appreciated and respected. I promise you. Be looking for, we have to feel appreciated and respected. When she shows me the appreciation, I will do anything for you. And so when I do things for her, I already feel like she's gonna appreciate it. So I do it freely. I do it with an open heart. I do it with love. It's different. You wanna get it? Respect. You don't have to earn respect. Respect should be there. Nobody earns respect. God is within you. If you don't respect the people, don't be with them. But respect should be initial. Respect is not a thing that you earn. Change that concept. Everybody should be respected. Every one of us. The small ones, the tall ones. And if you don't find them of value, you don't have to be with them. But to be with somebody and don't respect them, it means that your value is off too. If you with a man and we don't respect, your value is off. You're wasting your damn time. It's like having sex without orgasm. It's like eating food without swallowing. It's pointless. Let's understand. Have you ever had sex without orgasm? It's pointless. I mean, sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. Have you ever eat your food and chew your food and spit it out? It's pointless. Why eat? It tastes good, but I'm afraid to get fat. If you're with a man or a woman that you can't respect, you're wasting your damn time. And then complaining. You're wasting your time. Respect is if I give my wife my name and screw with my wife, I'm screwing with my own name. The quickest way for a man to disrespect his own name is to give his name to a woman and disrespect her. Seriously. Because if I disrespect her, that's my name. That's my mother effing name. And I want that to make sense. I want that to make sense. The quickest way for a man to disrespect his own name is to give it to a woman and then disrespect her. Love the one that you are with. How does a woman give a man respect? If I say, baby girl, listen, man, I don't like... And the man must know the woman must know the man. My woman knows that I'm not... Shonda, I'm not in the ego part. Hey, Neil, love, it's not about ego. If I say, I don't like you wearing that, not out. Okay, I will go change it. It's not about ego. It's not about control. It's about respect. If I post a video on social media with my nipple showing, I say, Kirk, I don't like you showing your nipple. Change it. We don't have to debate. We don't have to argue and fuss. All right, I won't post it. Respect. Because it's not based on ego. It's based on understanding. Because in our relationship, it's not based on ego. It's not about ego. It's about I asked for something and you give it. You ain't got to be thirsty to give me water either. It's about mutual respect. So how do you show a man respect? Number one, you appreciate him. You tell him that you appreciate him. Some of you don't know how to do it. Some of you demand instead of appreciate. You demanding stuff turns him off. You should. It's your job. I've heard women say, this is your job anyways. What's up, Captain Pops? And yes, it might be his job. But damn it, even when you're at work and you did your job, how good is it to hear, good job? How good is it to hear? Be honest. Even though you're getting paid, indeed, be looking, even though you're getting paid to do your job, how great does it feel when you are recognized for it. Be honest. It works both ways. Indeed, indeed, indeed. How amazing does it feel when you are recognized for the work that you are getting paid for? It feels great. Hey, Miss Stewart, how you doing? It feels good to be recognized for the work that you are doing. Some of you all think men don't. Why you want to be recognized? What are you, a woman or something? You all missing the point. See, our biggest problem is that you all think that we don't think the same way. You all think that we don't want what you want. We want what you want. Just because we're in two different bodies doesn't mean that we don't want what you want. We love what you love. You love appreciation? I love appreciation too. You love when a man tells you how beautiful you are. You don't think a man wants to hear how handsome he is? That's the problem. You don't think your man wants to hear. But when he says that, you are thinking, he's sassy. He want to be a woman too. Y'all get it effed up. We have feelings too. we want to know that we look good. A lot of men, you know what? When you don't tell your man how good he looks, you know what happens? He's going to go out there and see if he still got it. You all know what I'm saying? Or no? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Have you ever heard a man say, I just wanted to see if I still got it? Have you heard it before? Does that make sense or not? You don't tell him how good looking he is? You don't tell him how handsome he is? He's going to see if he still got it. Because if you don't realize he still got it, somebody might make. We need to be affirmed too. We need to be affirmed too. Just like you, we need that feedback too. You get what you get. I'm telling you, you all think a man shouldn't expect this. Why not? You all think this men are gay. That's why men are gay, men are this, men are that. These men are sassy. No. Men want exactly similar things to what you want. We want to be recognized for the work that we have done. I heard a woman say, why should I thank you for paying the bills? That's your job. Really? You know why that man cheats on you with that, as you call her, a raggedy woman? Because the raggedy woman ain't got nothing and she appreciates what he is giving. He going to stay his ass over there. I promise you, he won't leave her. You're going to be mad too. That raggedy ass woman that you call her, she's gonna get his attention. Because you know what? She appreciates him. Some of you don't understand that for nothing. Some of you all think you bring your this, you bring your job, you bring this. I have degrees. You think that he should want me. She ain't got no job. She got a couple kids. She brings her appreciation. You know what you bring to the table? Appreciation. That's what I want. The side piece, tell him thank you. You all don't understand. Our minds is very simple. Please stay raggedy and they will. Because you all think that you are just, things just come to me because I'm a woman and I have this. Anybody care? Anybody care? Who loses? Both of you all lose. But maybe he ain't lost. Maybe he getting exactly what he wants. You all be out here thinking that you're bringing things to the table. You know what we need to eat as men? Appreciation and respect. Whatever else you bring in, thank you. But if you bring them two things, sit your ass down and go somewhere else. Try it again. Try it again. It ain't working. Try it again. I'm telling you all, man. I'm telling. We losing great people because we know what to expect of a man, but we don't know what to give to him. We know what to expect because everybody say that. So I should expect. You know, every month I give my wife, hey Trimella, how you doing? Every month I give my wife the same amount of money. Every month I give her this amount of money to pay all the bills with and to have some for her extra, even though she has her own paycheck. I give her every first of the month. She has this money in her account and some for a little extra. And you know, every time she says, thank you so much. You want some more? Oh, that's good. No, that's good. I have my money too. Don't forget, I have my own money too. You sure you don't want more? Because I have some extra. No, Kirk, I have enough. You all don't understand. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. She don't tell me it's your job to pay. We don't have those stupid ass conversations. We don't have those stupid ass conversations. we don't have those. And you know why I start doing that? Because she appreciates it. I'm telling you, Gina, she appreciates it. That's not how I started out. That's not how I was all the time. But I wanted to be that way. So every month I give her her stuff. Every month. First of the month. Every month. Thank you so much, Kirk. I appreciate you. Man, I will go above and beyond. I'll take a bullet quick. It's not that not everyone is like me, but have you tried to appreciate? Can I ask you a question? You say not everyone is like me, but can I ask you a question? If you feel appreciated, don't you do more? If you feel appreciated, let's be honest. You personally, if you feel like you appreciate it, don't you do more? Isaac, let me ask you a question, Isaac. If you feel appreciated, don't you do more? It's not about everybody is like me. It's not about everybody is like me or not. It's appreciation, it's energy. It's energy. It's just energy. So we have to learn psychologically how to affect people. You feel appreciated, you go, even at work. If your boss appreciate what you do, you will do more. You will stay late. You will stay late more days without complaining. Just because they say, you know what, man? Keisha, I so appreciate what you bring to this table. Oh my God. I think you are the best. Your time is valuable. Your effort is valuable. This and that and this and that and this and that. You'll do more. If the man is doing and giving nothing but only takes, then why is he there? Why is he there? Why the F is he there? Now let's have common sense talk now. If a man is not giving anything and doing anything, why the F do you have him there? Let's answer that question. That's a very important question. Because we can't, you see, I'm trying to talk to you all about men, but you are bringing in some little bums and trying to compare it. You can't compare the bums with the men. I'm not talking about those. I ain't talking about those ones. I can't. I ain't talking about those little bastards. I'm talking about great grown men. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about grown people. When I talk about these people, you can't bring up those. You see, we always are bringing up those ones to spoil the pot. We can't do it. we can't do it. We can't. It's not fair. Because if my wife was not giving me anything and doing me anything, why am I here? Why am I here? I'm not going to be here. I don't care how much I like her. I don't care how much I like her, how much I want her. I ain't going to be here. I love you, but I'm good. Seriously, I'm good. I'll pass. No, thank you. We have to learn, man. Sometimes, some people ride for free. They want the free ride. Want to give a hunting to anyone, kids, friends. Yeah, Gina. Some people want to have a free ride, but it's up to you to know when somebody is taking advantage of you. It's really up to you to know. Now, how do you appreciate somebody who doesn't give? You put them to the side. I appreciate you from the outside. So a real man never has to worry about the treatment you refer to. You know, somebody asked a question. Somebody said, you know where you find a good woman, a good man at? Do you know where we had a good man at? with a bunch of raggedy women who don't deserve them. Have you heard that before? Have you ever heard that? All men who are doing the right things ain't being treated the right way. I know many. I knew many. All men who are doing the right things are not being treated the right way. Some men are doing the things and the people ain't appreciating them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Indeed. I mean, indeed. Kendra, I mean, indeed. Thank you, Agnes. Like for real. Some men are doing the damn things, but for some reason, boy, that connection, the attachment to that woman, he can't leave her. Why? Because his self-image, who he think he is, how he look at himself, just like what a woman do. A woman, she will be with some raggedy men because how she see herself, her self-image. Now, somebody asks, where are the good men? Where are the good men? Here's how you answer the question. And this answer to this question is not going to be a nice, pretty answer. Good men are all around. Some you find too short. Some you find a little thick, a little chunky. Some you find quiet. Some good men are doing their good business and they're good owners of their own homes. Some men don't want to be disturbed. That's why they're good women. Men and women who are good are every single where. You just have to have a certain level of discernment to actually recognize them under the looks, under the height, under the income. You see, you can't say where are the good men, but you critique their income, their this, their job. Good men don't have, listen, good women and good men, we don't come with certain things. Yeah. We don't come with everything that, you see, a good man don't come with how you think you should come. Somebody asked me, Kirk, somebody said, Kirk, I want what you and your wife have. I said, no, the hell you don't. You don't want what we have because you don't understand what we have. Yeah, why not? So she said, I want what you and your husband, what you and your wife have. No, the hell you don't because my wife met me raggedy. She didn't meet this. That's not what she met. She didn't meet this. This is not what she met. She didn't mean nothing like this. I grew. Yeah, all right. You got to. You see, over time, some things begin to. When I met my wife, she wasn't like that either. She had to remove certain layers, fear, her raggedy ass ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or whatever it is. Had to remove the insecurities that she had. She had to peel off the layer of her father, her father that she don't talk to. She had to peel off layers. It was hell in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? She was hell in the beginning. So we have to learn, man. We have to learn. We have to learn. We have to learn that when you have, people see people in their relationships now and think that's how they met. No, the hell is not. It's a journey. When I met my wife, she was raggedy too. Raggedy is a mentality. Yes, right, Kendra. But she was right. She was right. She was raggedy too. We were both raggedy people. She was angry, loud, disrespectful. She was very loud. Then we figured, hey, you know what? Let's make this work. Let's fix the shit that we need to fix. Let's work on this stuff, and we did. We grew. I grew to like her. She grew to like me. We grew to be in a relationship, and we just grew to service each other. It's a whole journey, but people want to meet people already built. The people that's already built are the hardest ones. You hear me? They're picky. They're choosy. They have choices and options. They have a million options. They just this. They don't trust. Do you know this? It's being patient and providing a safe space for each other to grow. Indeed. It's a whole journey. We were both raggedy, but we here now. But don't assume, man. Don't ever assume that you meet the person comes to you. God is gonna send me this. No, listen. Sometimes sometimes, have you ever seen your mom make a whole entire meal? Have you ever seen your mom make a whole entire meal with just 2 ingredients? I see my mom do that growing up in the Caribbean. What's up, Francis? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? I seen my mom put some things together and make a whole meal. You ever seen that before? Well, sometimes when it comes about when it comes to relationships, sometimes don't expect that the man or woman that come to you are gonna be fully built. See, you all like the shiny stuff. Morocco. Willing to change your ways. Not that all people are, most won't. In this case, many people will just rely on what they currently see. Indeed, I realized my ways was not the good way. It was terrible. Hey, Chesney, it was one of the worst ways. I had to fix it for me, though. You know what I mean? But yeah. But I had to learn, man. I had to learn, man. I had to learn that I had to be the best for me. Simple. Sometimes the man or woman that you want, it doesn't come all glamored up. Doesn't come as thick as you expect it to come. Right? Hey, thank you, brother, for the coins. Thank you so much. They don't come as beautiful as you expect, or you don't come as smart, or they don't come. You know, sometimes you have to trust. And sometimes it's a risk. It's all a risk, you know. It's all a risk. This is all. I don't care who you meet. You could meet the pastor of a church. You could meet the king of Scotland, and you think but you never know what the future holds. You never know what the future holds. Never. You just can't. No matter who you choose. You could meet the best Christian or the best Muslim, the best Buddhist, the best, but sometimes it just ain't gonna work regardless. Seriously. It just sometimes just don't work. It's all a risk. If you go to college, who has gotten a degree? Anybody went to college in here? Anybody went to college? Got a degree? Were you guaranteed a job? Were you guaranteed the income, a certain income? Right? Were you guaranteed to have a job with benefits and stuff? Were you guaranteed the best thing ever? No, you weren't guaranteed anything. Yeah, go to college, take a student loan, pay all this money, and you might get a good job, right? You might live above, above the poverty. You might. I don't know. Well, when you date somebody or when you choose somebody to marry, it's a risk. It might end. It might last. But we don't know until we do it. It's all about faith. We don't know until we start, but we have to start. We have to give ourselves a chance. Remove all this limited belief system. I think the first thing that we need to do is to remove all this limited belief system. We have a bunch of limited belief. We don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe in the Creator. And we don't believe that the Creator is in us. We have to have that belief about us, ourselves, with the Creator. We have to have that sync. But it's always a risk. And just like how you risk, exactly, just like how you risk investing your money. Let me ask you a question. Do anybody invest? Like stocks and stuff? Anybody? Cryptocurrencies? Do you all invest? Nobody. Some don't, some do. Some don't because what if they lose their money? Some do. What if they make more money? It's all depends. It's a risk. But do you notice that the ones who don't take the risk don't cross over? The ones who don't take the risk never learn. The ones who don't take the risk don't benefit. Think about it. The ones who don't take the risk might never see an increase. Sowing a seed in church is taking a risk. That's really investing. True or false? That's what investing really is. If you sow a church, listen, if you sow a seed in church and you give an offering, a faith offering, a gift offering, it's a risk because you might get an increase later on if you believe. It's all a risk. Listen, life is all about a risk. You never know where it's going to go, but you have to believe. It's not about the belief system. Take a risk in yourself. Believe in yourself. Take a risk. Same to you, Agnes. You be blessed. Take a risk in yourself. Believe in yourself. Look at yourself like you're the most powerful, beautiful, amazing. You are the perfect age, the perfect stage, the perfect feeling, the perfect life, the perfect smile. Take a risk and act like it. You'll see. It will pay off. That's a beautiful investment. Take a risk. In yourself. Instead of thinking that you still need healing. See, yeah, I need healing. I'm hurt. I'm this. Why would you believe that about yourself, anyways? You say it hurts. Like seriously. Paid by number relationship advice. Thank you, Gina. Take a risk with yourself. What if you believe? What if you just believe that God was inside of you? How would you behave? Behave like it. What if you really believe God is with you? Some of y'all don't believe it. That's why you act scared and timid and you're insecure and you're shy and you don't think that you're beautiful enough. You think that you're too old. Have you ever seen a too old God? You don't believe it. You'll be lying to yourself. It sounds good. Hey, I have God, but I'm scared. You gotta choose one. So you have it or you don't. Risk it to the biscuit. Act like you had it. When I learn, act like you believe in God. Act like you believe his promises. Act like you have God within you. Act like it. Imagine if God was there. Act like it. When you begin to act like it, you can't go back to the past anymore. You can't be questioning, am I too old to find to be attractive? Am I too old for a relationship? Am I too old to be blessed? Am I too old? Am I too ugly? Am I too big? You're not. Listen, when you act like it, your behaviors, your beliefs, your thoughts change. It matches it. You have to act like it. You acting like you hurt. You can't serve two masters. You serving Satan. You're doubting all these things. Act like it. But if you act like it, you gotta go the full way. Have you ever seen a child act like they were Spider-Man? When they jump for real. They ain't scared. Listen, you be scared for them. Have you seen a child act like they're Spider-Man? Hey, jumping off couch, you wondering, boy, don't get hurt. Them kids ain't caring. Them kids acting like Spider-Man. Them kids is that's Batman right there. You can't be Batman and be scared. Hey, thanks, Isaac. Thank you, man. You can't be Batman and be scared. Act like it. You see, you Batman. Imagine if you went to a Batman movie and Batman was acting like he was scared. Man, that's not Batman. That's not Batman. Them kids run into traffic. Act like God is there. Act like it. But you wait to act like it. Imagine if God is there. Would you feel too old to? Would you feel like you can't attract what you want? Would you feel like you have to be motivated to go to the gym? Would you feel like you have to be motivated to eat right? If God was right, act like it. What you all scared for? Act like it. Then you might really see it for real. You might really see him. You might really see him. You might really see him because you begin to believe. For those who believe, everything is what? Finish it. For those who believe, everything is fill the blank. Come on, man. Y'all don't believe. Y'all be lying. It sounds good to you all. I'm a believer. Well, then believe it. Everything is possible. Just because you believe. You have to believe before you see it. But if you believe that you ain't gonna never, that it ain't gonna happen, that you're not good enough, that you're to this, then it's possible that you won't get what you want. To whom that believe, everything is possible. Act like it. All you have to do, if you believe, you have to act like it. The way you speak gotta change. You can't be, I don't know. What? I told you. If I ask, imagine you asking your financial advisor for some advice, and you asking about the stock market, and you're like, I don't know how it works, but give me some money, I'll invest it for you. What? Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. What? So you don't know how it works? Well, I'm not sure. Well, never mind. You ain't getting my money. No, no, sir. Cause you ain't acting like you ain't acting like a financial advisor. That's not how they speak. If you one, you gotta be one. If you're a believer, be a believer. Speak like it, act like it, behave like it. What if it's already done? Act like it's already done. Says if you believe, knowing, if you ask for something, knowing that it's already done. That's how you know you don't really believe. You question everything. Come on, man. It's not about dating. It's about your belief system. You see, I don't give advice on all this dating. You should dress like this. You should wear short skirt. It's your belief system that's stopping you. It's not about how you look. People meet big people all day. They meet small people all day. They meet short people all day. Old people all day. Older people all day. People getting married of all ages. The problem is your belief system. It's not your size. It's not your shape. It's not your look. It's not your past. It's not what you've been through. It's your belief system about all those things. It's just your belief system. You have limited beliefs and you need to fix it. Because if you can't fix it, you're going to be stuck right there. It's your belief system. This dating stuff, naturally, for the most people, as you get older, you remember when you was younger? How easy dating was? Remember when you was older? Was younger, how easy it you could just feel good. You just go out there, people talk to you, hey Keisha, hey, you wanna go out with me? Yes. It was easy, wasn't it? And then you did some things in life. Some things happened. You got disappointed. You got hurt. Affected your belief. Let's go, Shug. Let's go. Affected your belief. Told him Kirk has lost his mind, but he's right. I need to hear. Well, thank you, Golden. I'm like for real. As you get older, things happen. Things you've been through, and then those now is what you begin to see. You begin to see those things. You begin to see those things. And now as you get older, your beliefs change. Has anybody have any beliefs? What's up, Trini? Anybody has any beliefs about, as we get older, your body hurts? Anybody? As you get older, your knees hurt. As you get older, as you age, your joint hurts. Anybody have those beliefs? Then guess what? It's true for you, only for you. Just right off with this fire. It's only for you. It's true just for you because you believe it. So therefore, whatever you believe, your life must flow towards a direction. Whatever you believe, your life must flow towards that direction because you're giving it power. You're giving it power. Listen, it's not about dating. It's not about some people. Is there anybody on this chat never had a problem with work or getting a job or making money? Anybody here? You can just put your resume in and people pick you up. Jobs pick you up. Anybody? You can get hired just like this. Money always flowing. Some people can't. Some people don't. Some people have issues. Some stay jobless for years. Some can't get hired. Some are trying. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. I never had a problem getting a job. They always recruit me. Some people think getting a job is hard. Getting a job is so hard. I hate putting it in my resume because they're going to reject me. But some of you saying, hey, it's not hard. Some of you think dating is hard. Some of you say no. It's not because you get old. It's because your belief system. You resist it. It's not you. It's not that you're not qualified. It's your belief system. Your self-image. Does that make sense to you all now? It's not about the thing itself. It's not about the thing itself. It's never about the thing itself. It's how you perceive the thing. That's what makes it suffer. It's how you perceive it. It's how you see it. It's how you resist it. It's how you think about it. Listen, You cannot have something that you curse. You curse money, it doesn't come to you. You curse health, it doesn't come to you. You curse love, it doesn't come to you. You curse relationship, it doesn't come to you. You curse men, it don't come to you. You curse women, it don't come to you. You can't have something that you curse. Some of you are cursing it. I hate this. How many times do you say, I hate dating? How many times? Come on. Who? Come on now. Come on now. Hey Sabina, how you doing? Come on now, let's be honest. I hate men. I hate dating. Who? Tell me who. Come on now. How do you get it? How do you get it? Come on, seriously. That's why you keep getting the ones that you hate. If you hate men, you keep getting the ones that you hate. If you hate men, you over it to me. If you hate men, you have to keep getting the ones that you hate because it has to make it fact. It has to be true. You love cursing? It has to be true for you. I can't stand this. Dating sucks. You curse it. Of course you will experience a curse side of it. It's not rocket science. It's just things that we don't understand what we are doing. Gina, I'm being difficult. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me tell my wife what I want. Actually, I do. If you're still there, bring me there. One. All right, here we go. Where am I? Okay, I'm back. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science at all, man. It's simple. It's just simple stuff. Listen, it's not nothing. It's just your mind. It's how you see it. It's how you think about it. It's how you feel about it. And you resist it. What you resist will persist. If you resist it, it doesn't work. It doesn't happen. What comes to you is a version of what you resist. If you resist something, the version of what you resist is what comes to you. So if you resist, men, the resisting attracts you to a certain type of men that you resist. And when they come to you, all right, sure, you be easy. Don't work too hard. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, it's everything that you think about. Let's understand this. What you're eating, Aura. Everything that you think about. If you think about relationship or a car with doubt and fear, that version comes to you. It comes, but the version comes. That version. Because what you think about expands. What you focus on expands. But what if you don't give energy to it? The thing about life is this. We attract everything. The type of energy that you give to it is the type of it that comes. Is the version of it that comes. If you give it fear, and you know what though? To be honest, we have a feeling. Many of us, Jamisha, we have deep beliefs about these things. There are deep belief systems there. Hey Nancy, how you doing? There are deep belief systems. Deep fear. We don't think about it on a daily basis, but it's deep-rooted belief system, deep-rooted feelings. Deep-rooted. It's when that thing comes to your mind, when something comes to your mind, there's a connection with a memory, a feeling, an emotion, or a thought that goes along with it. There's always something that comes with it. When something comes to your mind, there's an up or a down. It gives you energy, it removes energy. Frustrated, something comes with it. Something comes with it. You have to pay attention. This is how you know. Now, Lisa said, I attract takers. A lot of people who attract takers are givers. People that gives and gives and gives. People that that had to give when they were younger because they wasn't actually recognizing love without giving. People who had to buy affection. People who grew up having to try so hard to be desired or accepted or wanted. The people who said that they attract takers is people who are the givers but don't know how to receive, because if you do receive, you feel funny. You feel weird. Energy in motion. You feel, I don't know. I don't trust it. Keep attracting married men. Lately, I'm attracting men who are younger than me. I think you attract a lot of men. You just focus on the married one. I'm sure you attract single ones too. The people who attract takers are givers who don't know how to receive. The people who attract takers will always have very soft men or young men, younger men. The women who attract takers, usually the younger generation men or the soft, more or less masculine men that they're gonna talk to. Why? Because that's your energy. Your energy attracts the opposite. Your energy attracts what it needs. Listen, can I tell you something? Can I be honest? It's not you attracting. It's not you, it's your energy that you carry. It's not you. You don't have a say. You don't have a say in this. Hey, you don't have a say in this. If you want something, you have to have the energy of it. And you bring it. Here's the thing, right? You say what are people who attract bums? You mean takers? You mean takers? You mean, like, what do you consider a bum? How to cleanse your energy. You cleanse your energy. Your energy is all about you, what you believe about yourself. How did you feel you learned that? What do you mean, Lisa? Your energy, how do you cleanse your energy? By changing your thoughts about you, about life. Your energy is not what you think it is. Your energy is about how you see you, how you view you. Some of you think that you still hurt. Some of you think that you still this and you still that. Some of you think that something is wrong, that you need healing. And then if you need healing, something is wrong. That means you are sick. That means if I say, man, I need healing, something will get sick. Something will break. If you call Wolf will come. If you keep saying, I need healing, something will always be broken. Because what? You are manifesting it. Subconsciously, if I need healing, that means something is wrong. If nothing is wrong, something will be broken to make it true. Facts. Something will go wrong. How do you relate to takers when you keep attracting them? Maybe it's time to stop giving. Maybe it's time to receive. Maybe it's time to be in your feminine energy. It's time to be in your feminine energy. It is time to be in your feminine energy. That means sit your ass down and chill. If you see that you have to give, that's not where you want to be. That's not where you need to be. That's not where you need to be. If you meet a man, this is why we have to understand. If you meet a man, ladies, if you meet a man and you realize that he has nothing, he offers you nothing, he does nothing for you. Do you know that man can't love you? That man can't love you. Because a man loves with his giving. A man loves with his giving. Do you notice that when I was saying in the beginning, like maybe 20 minutes ago, when I give and I do for my wife and she's appreciative of me, and she said, thank you, I feel like I want to give more. My love is in my giving. Can you understand that? If a man can't give to you, he can't love you. He can't love you if a man can't give to you, he can't love you. That's just the basic thing. Because this is why we have a penis. Our penis stays out like this. Our penis is out. And when you want it, we give it to you. We want giving. As nasty as that sound, that's just how it is. That's just the nature of it. If he can't give, he can't love you. It just can't. Because he doesn't feel appreciated. Because he knows that you don't appreciate him. He knows you don't respect him. He knows it. He knows it really hard. You can't respect because he's not giving. He's not doing anything for you. So therefore, when you meet a man, now I'm not saying that a man with abundance is the right way. I'm saying if you know that he can't support himself, provide for himself, be in a place where he can, it's not that he is bad, it's just that he is not in a place where he can feel appreciated. Even if you do for him. Even if you give him everything. You clean him up, you buy him this, you buy him that, you do it. He can't. We're not wired that way. Because a woman is wired to receive. That's why you have a hole. You have a vagina. You receive. Naturally, you receive. You see that hole that you have that you call a vagina? The way something goes into? You receive. You lay back, open your legs, and you receive. That's what the woman does. And so when the roles are reversed, you can't do what you gotta do. You can't love. If you have to give to that man and do for that man, you will resent that man. Am I lying? If you have to do and give and do and give, and you're the only one providing, you will resent him. You can't, you don't feel right. Something feels off. It just feels weird. You don't feel loved and appreciated. Mr. Indeed. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to have a whole bunch. And he have to make 6 figures. And he have to do all these things. No, you good. Give me a second. Give me a second. My wife texted me. We can't. If you can't receive, you can't love either. You will resent. You will never respect him. You can't respect him. That's just how we were wired. It's not wrong or right. It's just nature. Nature takes its course. So when you meet these, as you call them, bums, and you still decide to go ahead, if you still decide to give them attention and give them, that's on you. That's on you. That you are trying to bypass the law. You are trying to go against the law. You are trying to break the law and make it work for you. You can't break these laws. Right, Isaac? You can't break the laws. You really can't break the laws. It's the one you try to break the law, you end up in a suffering place. How many of you tried to break that law and now you're suffering? How many? Be honest. How many of you tried to go against this law and you end up in a worse place? You lost everything. Many of us did. As a man, I don't mind giving. As a man, I don't mind giving. It's the way how I can show my love. As a man, I have to give. I want to give. It empowers me to give. Seriously. But was getting sucked into some lower vibrational stuff. But he was a king and he does have wealth. That's what I wanted. Well, good. 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 We have to learn, man. We go against those laws, we end up with nothing. We suffer. When you meet a man with nothing, who has, and listen, let me make sure I say this. Some people fall on hard times. I get it. Some people, when I got divorced, for 13, 14, some years ago, I had nothing either. I was broke. Life whooped my ass. Life tore me up. I had bills. I didn't have any money. But at that time, I couldn't feel appreciated either. I had to give something to feel appreciated. I have to give something to feel appreciated. If I was given nothing, so I know for a fact it's not a woman that I needed to come back up. See, when I'm broke, it's not a woman that I need. I need money. When you're hungry, I don't need a woman. I need food. When I'm hungry, I don't need money. I need food. You see, happiness blends. How you doing, girl? How you doing? How you doing? When a man is broken out and he has nothing, he don't need a woman. He needs to increase himself. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes a woman helps. But here's the thing about men. If I'm broke, dead broke. Now, can I tell you something real quick? I don't want you all taking this wrong because it's not for everybody. And I don't want you all to misunderstand it. Because I don't mean it in a bad way or a good way. I just mean it naturally. It happens sometimes. And I want to talk openly, but when I talk like this, I think I'm misunderstood a lot. Because it's general. When you meet a man with nothing, nothing for his time, nothing to show for his time being here, he has nothing to offer you, always talk about his debt, always in debt, always in drama. I understand that that's a red flag, but when you meet that man knows he can only have a certain type of woman, not the one that he wants. See, the woman that he wants, number one, if a man wants to impress you, he don't ask you for money. Let that sink in. If a man really wants you and he wants to impress you, he never asks you for money. He can't. Because that's what he's supposed to provide. It just don't feel right. It don't make sense, does it? If a man really want to be with you, he don't ask you for help. Let that sink in too. Because I think y'all been lending men money, y'all been loaning men. I loaned him $1,000 the first couple weeks, first couple months. Yeah, man, if I want to impress you, I don't ask you for money. Are you crazy? If I ask you for money, you already lost respect for me. You already lost. I'm a grown-ass man. Why am I asking you for money when I just met you? We're not even in a relationship. We're not married. So when a man is comfortable asking you for stuff, I'm talking about when you're dating, in dating stage. Something is off. It doesn't make sense. That man will give you problems because he will never feel appreciated. If you begin a relationship with him, he will always be jealous. I'm giving you all the tea. I don't think you all want to drink the tea. He will never trust you because he feels he can't provide, he can't bring to the table. So in any moment you might find somebody to do it for you. He will never trust you. Never. Never. He can't. He really can't. Cut that tea. He can't respect you. He cannot. And since he's in a low vibrational place, he only goes for a certain type of woman because the woman that he wants don't want him in that state. Let me... Hold on now. I think you missed the point. The woman that he really wants don't want... He knows that that quality of woman don't want him at that state. Don't take this and hurt your own feelings with it. Don't take this and hurt your own feelings with it. I'm not telling you all this to hurt your feelings. That woman that he wants don't want him. If I knew I was broke, if I was raggedy, my clothes was dirty, I was funky, why would I approach the one that I want? I would approach the one I think I can get. I would approach the one I think I can get. Listen, Lord have mercy. Let me say this again, man. Let me say this again. Let me say this again. Let me say this. Let this sink in. Let this sink in. And God said, if I knew I was raggedy, I wasn't nothing. I ain't being nothing. I will not try the one that I want. I will get the one that I think I can get. Let that sink in. And so when I get to a place where I'm financially stable, I had any breadfruit today? I wish I had some. When I get to a place financially, emotionally, I don't want you no more because now I can have what I want. Have you ever had no money and you had to eat dollar sandwiches? Have you ever had no money? Thank you, the real Tiffany. Yeah, have you ever been broke and had to eat like broke people food? And when you get money, you put all the broke people food away. Ah, I ain't getting this shit no more. I want steak. I want chicken breast. I want to eat healthy. Well, when I'm broke, the woman that I think I can have, I can't, so I won't try her. But the one that I would think will take me as I am, but when I get to a place where I want to be, now I could attract the one that I want. So I will leave you, get to the next one. A man has to be able to give to you to see the value in you. A matter of fact, he gives to you because he sees the value in you. He gives to you because he sees the value in you. He takes from you because he doesn't see the value in you. Let that be something that you need to understand. That's crazy. Will he do that to his wife too? This is not something that he separates his wife from his girlfriend. It's to everything. It's just how he is. It's just how it is. It's nature. It's just his nature. Nice to hear your voice. Hey, Lori. How you doing? Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Crack that tea, right, wise chick? He has to have. So I'm not telling you to only a man with all this abundance. It's not about abundance. It's about a willing and a driven man. A willing man and a driven man, sometimes they ain't got a lot. But it's not a lot that they need. It's that he is willing to make it happen. That he needs a willing heart. It's different. He's not lazy. He's driven. He will always be there for you. I ain't talking about to expect a man with 6 figures and paying all your bills. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I don't want you all to misunderstand me. That is not what I'm saying. To only look for a man who's going to pay all your bills. And we're a team. I didn't start out paying all my wife's bills. I didn't. It took me years to get to a place financially where I was able to do it. Is it okay to not want a partner who works? For better yet, it's not a deal breaker. Man, invest. If you don't want your wife to work, you are entitled to that. If you want a woman who doesn't believe in working, but don't find a working woman and change your mind. Remember, I think many of us, we are trying to find people who's already doing the opposite and convince them to try to do something else that they don't want to do. If you want a woman who don't work, meet or talk to the ones or only focus on the ones who already believe in that way. It's like trying to find a woman who's thick and trying to have her lose weight, or trying to find a woman who's small and have her gain weight because you like thick women. If a woman, don't meet a woman who is working and expect that she to stop working. So that's where we have conflicts. That's where we have conflicts. So meet women who's already not believing or not wanting to work, meaning they believe that they want to be a housewife or, you know what I'm saying, that type of, and I think if you meet those women, then at least it will be very simple. But if that's what you want, it's a beautiful thing. It's not wrong. What you want is not wrong. But where you are looking for it and what you expect, to change somebody's mind, I think that's I think that's where we go wrong. What if my husband started his business and wants to be financially stable, so he asks me, what if my husband started his business and wants to be financially stable, so he asks me for work for, I don't think I understand that question at all. I don't think I understand the question. You might have to rephrase that one. Yeah. So find her with that mindset. Find a woman who's already, who want to, because there's a lot of women who want to be housewives. There's a lot of women who want to be stay-at-home wife. A lot of women wants to be stay-at-home wife. Believe it or not. So find that one who wants to be that. They will be happy to not work. But Some of these women are business minded. They ain't gonna stop working for you, man. Meet and entertain who you are aligned with. Indeed, indeed, indeed. But that's how you do it. That's how you do it. But listen, man, my biggest thing is about changing your self-image. Said I have masculine energy. The last guy I was dating said I have masculine energy. You do. What's wrong? You do. You have masculine energy. We all do. I have feminine energy. We all have masculine. We are all a duality of masculine and feminine. Do you all know that? Of course you have masculine energy. My wife has masculine energy. She's a whole soldier. So, AOBs, he asked me to work for 3 months until his business is helping. Yeah, it's a team. It's teamwork. If he's asking you to work for 3 months, yeah, work. It's a team. Listen, so you say that he is starting his business and he asking you to work for 3 months? Yeah, work. If I ask my wife to, hey, baby girl, I know you don't work no more, but I need you to work for 3 months. Baby, okay, I got it. Remember, the first business is the family. The family is the first business. Thank you, Chastity. Your family is your first business. The family is first. And so in the family, if your husband say, baby girl, listen, I know I just started my business. I need you to work for 3 months until my business comes. Hell yeah. Do that. Happiness married, what's good? Family is first. Family is your first business. The only business is family. Everything else comes after that. My marriage is my business. I run a whole business in my house. My kids, my wife, all these damn bills and all. It's a business. That's the first business. And when you can manage that stuff good, man, listen, it works. But I have kids and I have no problem getting them situated so we can work and figure things out. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Indeed. Like that model family. Family is the first business, man. Family, hey, listen, when it comes to family, because me and my wife plan. We plan stuff. You plan business. You have to plan. To find a wife who I can employ for my own company. Man, listen, man, Isaac, a lot of women will love that. A lot of women will love that. You know, me and my wife are already thinking about, well, we thought about, you know, I'm going to be a realtor and she's going to be my, what do you call it? I thought about it. I don't think I want to be a realtor no more, but, you know, I'm going to go to school to be a realtor and she's going to be, and I want to buy my own houses and sell my own houses. And she's going to be that, what do you call them people who works, you know, the other side. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm telling you all, man, this is a business. Broker, thank you, broker. But yeah, but that's just what it is. It's a business. You want the team to work because the kids gotta be the kids gotta start their own mindset. The kids gotta learn. The kids gotta do, you know, the kids. And now I see my children now, and all three of my kids coming up with business ideas. One is 10, one is 11, and one is 6. They come up with business idea. Daddy, can I buy this and then sell it in the neighborhood? Yeah, let's do that. Daddy, let's rent some scooters. Yeah, let's do that too. like for real. It's business. I'm a businessman. You see that when Jay-Z said, I'm a businessman? It's true. Starting over, just starting dating again. But I'm also trying to rebuild myself financially. And I'm also goal-oriented and career-driven. Good, Tiffany, good. But yeah, man. But listen, man. I thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you guys for being here. I love this conversation. We need to have more of this conversation. Black the sun with your head. Girl, Shonda, you don't like the sun? The sun is beautiful. Oh, you want to see my face more? Listen, man. It's good to talk to you guys, man. It's good to have these kind of conversations. Hey, Tommy. It's good to have this type of, you know, I'm just trying to give you honest feedback, not from a biased place, not from a hurt place, not from a disrespectful place, and not from a fake place of expectations. You see, like how people be on social media giving you a whole bunch of false expectations. I'm just trying to put things in perspective. Okay, so I'm just putting things in perspective. Now, again, you will know when you meet your person, but try not to judge too early. Try not to be. We're gonna talk about this more often, okay? We're gonna talk about this more often because I think a lot of you all want to date, but you are afraid, you are stuck, you are a little scared, you are a little timid, you are a little hesitant because again, your belief system. If it's one thing, good aura. If it's one thing that I want you to think about is your belief systems. You're not too old. You're not too big. You're not too small. You're not too this. You're not too that. You're not bad. You're not. Change your belief system. Men ain't bad. Men is not this. Women is not that. Men are not this. Men don't want this. And if you believe that men wanted you and you was the ideal person, your confidence and your belief system will switch. You will behave like it. You won't be killing your own, you won't be sabotaging your own self before you even start. If you're afraid, it's because, remember I said, if God is with you, act like it. If you act like God is with you, you probably won't be afraid. So sometimes you have to keep it in your mind and in your awareness. Hey, if God was with me, let me act like it. Yeah. Tieto Kali, act like it. Just act like it. See what happens. You might be surprised. Act like it. It's time to act like it. Change your mindset. Indeed. That's right, Asha Sales. That's right. Act like it. Behave like it. Watch the way you speak. If God was with you, would you speak the way you speak? Would you act the way you act? Speak, you know what I'm saying? Think the way you think. Act like it. Y'all, be blessed. See you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? So until tomorrow, peace. But my wife, she be calling.